Hello, Saints. Hey, I just wanted to make this part two to Todd Bentley. I wanted to clarify more of, when I say victim, uh, Todd Bentley's victims. Obviously, they knew what they were getting into, and so, but okay, here's the thing. As the leader of the body of Christ, it's your responsibility. You are the leader. You're held to a higher degree. You're held to a higher responsibility, and when people come to you, when you're a leader and people come to you, often they are broken. Often they are, you know, uh, they're at their last string. They're just barely clinging to hope, and um, they're just looking for something. And they have this void that's in them. They're just looking for something, and and then when that leader comes along, it fills that void. It it gives them this sense of love. It gives them this sense that they've been longing for. And so when someone's brokenhearted like that and then they come to you, they're vulnerable. So as a leader, it's your responsibility not to take advantage of that, but to respect the office that God has given you. You must respect that. You must respect God, period. And uh, that's this case in Todd Bentley. And that's why for me, the onus is on the responsibility of the leader. And as a leader, you're not supposed to, for instance, talk to another woman alone in your office. You're not supposed to be alone with another woman, uh, whether it's out to lunch, because a lot of times it's the perception that can get you. Even though everything is innocent, it's the perception. Okay, um, always have another person along, a third person. Don't leave yourself open to that type of attack. Even when it comes to evangelize, don't do it by yourself. Jesus sent them two by two. Especially, like, for instance, let's say you're going to evangelize to prostitution. You know, uh, uh, yeah, your heart might be innocent in it, but don't do it by yourself. Have another person there with you. You know, don't leave that temptation out there. Be smart about it. Okay, and to me, what Todd Bentley should have did is he should have followed. He should he should have followed the example that's in. Let me look at my notes. That's in Genesis 39:12. That's the story of Joseph, where the woman hit on him, came onto him strongly, and grabbed Joseph's shirt, his cloak, his coat, or what have you. And what did Joseph do? He ran out of there so fast that she still held on to his coat. That's fast. And you might ask, why did he leave so fast? Well, I think if he would have stayed there a second longer, he might have succumbed to her advances. That's the thing. He might have. That's why he ran out of there so fast. Um, Women have a lot of power, and I believe they have more power than they possibly realize. Um, Look in the Garden of Eden. I mean, Adam, he had the office of authority. It's the authority ran through him, but Eve, she had the influence, and she was able to influence Adam. It's still his responsibility, but he let Eve influence him, and she let Satan influence her. And I believe that's why he ran out of there so fast, that she still had his shirt or his jacket, coat, cloak, whatever you want to call it, still in her hand. And that's what Todd Bentley should have done. And as leaders, you got to protect yourself, because there's nothing more satisfying for Satan than to take down the leaders of Christ, to take them down. And you have to be on guard. You got to pray. You got to have, not only do you got to pray, you got to have people, you got to have intercessors behind you that's going to be interceding. I don't know if he had that, but you almost, you know what? You got to have an army behind you when you are a leader. You cannot do it alone. You cannot just go out there and just, you know what I'm saying? You almost got to have an army behind you. You got to have intercessors that's praying for you. You got to be praying yourself, and you got to be smart. You know, like I said before, don't be alone with a woman. Don't uh, chat and exchange pictures like that. What he was doing, I should say, allegedly was doing, and and I just hope that you're with me and praying for him, because I don't know who's praying for him. Uh, I don't want to see anyone fall. I don't even want to see my enemies fall, because um, I believe hell is real, and I don't want to see anyone go to hell. I didn't want to see my enemies go to hell. You see what I'm saying? And so I just hope you join me and praying for this brother, Todd Bentley. Um, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I'm just saying for his safety, for his sanity of mind, he needs prayer as well. Okay, saints? I'll talk to you later. Bye.